Well, good morning, Johnson County. It's just Sarah here on this Wake Up Wednesday so far. I'm still waiting for the other two hot trotters to roll in here on two wheels. So it's just red right now. And no, you can't see me because I don't know how to do that. Anyway, it's Wake Up Wednesday. Oh, I just see a Jeep pull in right here in the little window. Come on, Tiffany, let's go. It's Wake Up Wednesday. And I have a couple announcements. There is a kid I went to school with. His name is Clayton Singleton. And he is a part of a club, Dad Bod. They're doing a Dad Bod car wash. And it's to benefit the Harvest House. It's going to be October 16th between 1 and 4 p.m. And donations can be sent via Venmo, Burleson Booze at Burleson Booze Vikings. 10% off any service with a can donation at Sapphire Auto Spa, and a 10% off single item with a can donation at Advanced Auto Parts. And yeah, Tiffany, come help me turn on the screen. Your coffee's already in here. So there's that one. And then that's Clayton Singleton, and his group is the Burleson Booze Vikings. And it's a Dad Bod car wash. I think that probably ought to be a good show. October 16th from 1 to 4, and proceeds go to benefit the Harvest House. Now, I've also got a girl I have known for quite some time, Amanda Kennedy Reeves. She is not related to me, and her husband is not related to me. However, it's a Reeves, spelled the same. I'm really not. This is my first time solo. So, can I still get a screen on?
What?
How do I turn on the screen? Oh, is it on? Oh.
You're on. You're on. You've apparently been live by yourself. Well, I was on mom duty.
So, yeah, okay. So, my friend Amanda Kennedy Reeves, now I've got to find the fundraiser or the event. She's doing a play day out at Shepherd's Valley. And it's a kids play day. If you go to the church service at Shepherd's Valley, you get to enter the events for free. And they're doing it's called a He Paid Your Fees Fall Play Day Buckle Series, October 8th, 15th, and 22nd. Books open at 12. Play day starts at 1. Join us for church at 10 a.m. Free if attending church, $5 per event if not attending church for the entry fees. Prizes and points given at each play day, buckles and prizes to series end high point winners in each age group. Something for every level. There's dummy roping, goat ribbon pulling, goat tying, goat slapping, goat tying, 7-it-up, poles, straightaway barrels, cloverleaf barrels. Oh boy. Concessions open and benefit the Shepherd's Valley Cowboy Church. They're off of 67 in Alvarado. Horses cannot be left tied to trailers and must be tied up in arena. No dogs or motorized scooters or devices on site.
Am I unmuted?
Oh, that might help.
Am I unmuted?
You are now.
These are you only hear these kind of event rules in the South. I don't want to say just Texas, because this isn't the only place, right?
So if you need to sign up for the play day or want more information, her name is Amanda Reeves, 817-296-0024.
Is this a Reeves in your family, Reeves?
Nope.
No.
She is not kin by any means, and her husband is not either. But, well, I mean, that's not fair to say, because, I don't really know. Nobody really knows how many Reeves are really out there that I could be kin to. Because
Right.
Papa was a bootleg runner from Galveston. Are you allowed to talk about that?
That's history. I mean,
Yeah.
he's dead now. What does it matter?
True. I just didn't know if, like, you know how some families have rules like, hey, we don't talk about that in
Oh,
public.
well, I think that my siblings are the eldest group of the family now, so I think that it doesn't matter. It's just history. We get to make that call. So anyway, he was a bootleg runner from Galveston all the way up through past Wichita Falls.
Now, do
and
you actually
furthermore.
say Galveston, or is that just a, like, tell me about that? Because I've gotten in trouble for saying Waxahachie.
Oh,
when
well,
it's
yeah, because that's
Waxahachie.
totally different because that's
Yeah.
an Indian name.
Right.
So you're mispronouncing a whole
Right.
thing, but
I know now.
Right.
I mean, it's just like some people who say Joshua.
Yeah, that one's debatable. It depends on how long you've been here.
I mean, it's Joshua.
Sure.
I mean,
I say Joshua, but a lot of the older people way back when used to say Joshua. And then, so Galveston, well, so my dad's aunt, Daddy was born in 36, and so his parents were much more, they'd been here a lot longer. And his aunt ran brothels in Galveston. And so I don't know if that's just a local way of saying it from way back when, but we also call Fort Worth.
I was just in Fort Worth yesterday. Fort Worth?
You were at the Fort Worth Club.
You just say it really fast. Shh, we don't tell people where I'm at.
Oh.
Yeah, shh, no.
Well.
But I was at the Fort Worth Club, and I hadn't been there in a while. And I've never been in the Davy Room, which is kind of like their sports bar, but it's not it's a sports bar, but it's not like it's the Fort Worth Club. So
right,
you know what I mean?
I mean, I've been there for a couple events, and they use real silver, not even like silver plated.
Yeah, real
silverware.
Silver.
It's real silverware. Yeah.
But the last time I had been there was, I mean, honestly, it was years ago, and it was with the owner of one of the companies that I was working for. And, we had, I don't know, we had some kind of brunch or lunch there, and it was to celebrate something, but it was so long ago, I don't remember. So it was really interesting to go up into the club last night and watching if you were watching in a camera, my husband and I trying to find the Davy Room. It was very amusing. And so, but we found it.
Yeah.
And we had a great time. We were with our architect, and one of our possible general contractors treated us. So
it's a really,
just
really
kind of going
nice
over.
place. I mean,
I love it.
It's also Fort Worth, so it's old money versus Dallas is new money. So it's like a totally different atmosphere.
It's a completely different atmosphere. That's what it was like when I moved here. So like when I moved here, and I was working in corporate offices in downtown Fort Worth, and it was like, this is the best. Everybody's walking around in jeans and boots and a jacket, and that was work clothes. And I was like, it was completely different than one of the companies that I worked for in Dallas when I first moved here.
Oh yeah.
So I worked for Aramark's corporate office, and that was just a completely different experience to when I switched over to Cash America's corporate office in downtown Fort Worth. I was like, this feels much better over here. And just the whole atmosphere. I mean, it's just different. And if you don't go and spend time in Fort Worth, you're really missing out on the rich history. And like most people don't know, one of my favorite places is Del Frisco's. And it's not just the food and the service, it's the history of the building. And it was a brothel. And so if you don't go do the research on it, you won't know. But I mean, that's the original catwalk that is the second floor. Good morning, Nona.
Good morning. I don't think I'm on. Oh, I'm sorry.
Turn her
See,
on.
Again, it's my first time.
I was just waiting.
You're missing
Are you
it.
on now?
You have to hit the one that says 3. Look at the white. No, one more over. Well, look at the white button.
Oh.
See? There you go. Yes.
Hello. We ought to move the stickers.
No, the sticker's where it's supposed to be. That's where. Yes, there you go. It lines up, I promise. I
It's just so
promise.
far away.
You did
Good
it.
morning.
You did it.
I was on my mom duty this morning, so I let my husband sleep in, and
I was on chicken
Yeah.
mom dude.
you were on chicken duty.
Oh, did you not listen to read my long text?
No,
No,
I
she
was
was
driving.
speeding through the. Never mind.
And I got stuck.
She was driving carefully through Renfro.
I was going super slow and did not do any of my makeup in the car.
I
really didn't. I
never
didn't do my
that.
right.
I don't do my
At least-
all right, lips
I don't
crooked
do my
this morning.
mascara at lights. Never.
I've gotten Elise to like well trained. She's like she hands me the next item that I need to put on. I'm like
I
"Oh,
know
God,
my
I
makeup.
got it made now.
I know my makeup bag by feeling.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I know what I'm looking for.
I just have mascara, so it's really easy.
Well, I didn't do my mascara yet, so I was like, I'm not doing it because in the Jeep, which I have today, it's the mirror does not swivel all the way. It has a stopping point, so you have to you kind of got to lean up into the mirror so you can really see. So because clearly you can't try and do your makeup while driving and with the flip down visor mirror. That would be extremely dangerous.
Oh, is it?
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean,
At least I'm not looking sideways. I'm just like using
Doing
peripheral
this.
vision.
I
I mean,
have-
that's why sometimes I don't like look
That's
quite
why
right
I'm
because I'm just
driving
like
and doing
my peripheral
this.
vision might make it work
Shoot,
just fine.
peripheral. Peripheral.
I don't
Whatever.
even
I don't
need.
know.
I don't even do a mirror.
Your
I don't even
peripheral
do a
vision.
mirror. I just drive and
Really? I can't do
and
that.
then when I'm stopped at a light, I look to see is it on right? Well, what did I miss?
All right, don't
Okay.
hate me for this statement, but I can't do that because my lashes are so naturally long that when I put my mascara on, if I don't
Oh yeah,
do it a certain way,
it's
it
going
hits
straight on my eyelid.
it's on my eyelid. I'll have a whole line of mascara. I literally bought a tool that you're supposed to use that blocks the mascara from getting on your skin. I can't even figure out how to use it.
You know,
I'm like
that's what-
holding it with one hand and I'm trying to do my mascara with the other one, and I'm like, this doesn't feel right. I don't
That's
think
what
I'm using this
drives me
tool right.
nuts about. I don't understand fake eyelashes. Like, I understand that there's a need for some people. They might don't, like alopecia or whatever. They don't have eyelashes. I don't understand people that with the fake eyelashes because, like, I can't wear my glasses or my sunglasses without my eyelashes already hitting the lenses.
Can we say that there's a limit? I mean, there's different length lashes fake
Sure.
lashes you can use.
Sure.
But I think that a lot of women take them out of the package and go, "Oh, these
All
look
of them?
awesome. I'm just going to put the spider."
More is better.
Don't hate us for this, but I literally have you ever seen any of the guys who make posts about it
Oh, yeah.
and they go, "Man, that woman is really good looking, but she'd be super hot if she had spiders on her or spiders or caterpillars that's it on her eyelashes, and that would just change the whole thing." They don't care.
No.
They really don't care. Not once have you ever heard a man
and really,
say,
they just want you to get ready faster. So
"True."
that's
But
just
for
more
some
work, right?
Okay, but for some women that is faster. They just
Well-
stick their fake eyelashes
Not
on.
for me. It takes 2 hours if I try to put those on. I've done them for like costumes, and I'm going, I can't. I mean, I would love to. I have some long eyelashes. They're just not real long compared to y'all. Haley has really long ones, but then she wears the fakes too, and I'm like, girl, you don't need them.
I think that they.
I don't
So
know.
I was talking about this with my friend Mindy yesterday, and I was like, they need to make a filter on Snapchat or Instagram that removes the fake eyelashes, so you could see what somebody actually really looks like.
They make filters for people to completely look different.
Wait,
I
wait,
know.
Say that one more time. Say it one more time.
They Snapchat or Instagram or whoever,
not-
they need to make a filter that removes the fake eyelashes so you can see what somebody
We
really
need a filter
looks
that
like.
removes the filter that they use to make them look good.
Absolutely.
I mean, come on, be
Mm.
A
just natural.
deconstruction, like
Steep
the
thought.
deconstructed filter.
This is deep.
It was really, that was a really popular thing to do in the culinary world a few years ago, with like the deconstructed pie or whatever. And like you got a dollop of this and crumbs and, and it was like, that's your pie. It's deconstructed. Oh, no, you were just lazy. But
Deconstructed. Just let's look at the recipe.
yeah,
That's stupid.
yeah. But so like let's have a deconstructed filter.
All right, shall we do our focus word of the week?
Yeah, you bet.
Okay. The word is honesty, which I can't read because
I don't have any glasses in my possession right at the moment. Wait, I can read it now. Okay. And I am completely
Would you like for me to hold it back here?
I got it.
For
I got
those who
it.
can't see,
And the odd thing is that I'm so
her arm is completely far out, so she can read.
What is that saying? Like
It's on
playing
a-
the trombone or whatever?
Yeah, it's on a book holder on the other side of the room. No, my eyes aren't that bad, but okay.
Almost.
But I'm holding it to the left, and the left side of my neck is kinked. So I'm like really in pain right now. All right, honesty is this week's word. Dear children, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth. It's 1 John 3:18. Oh, I like that.
Mhm.
Dear children, do not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth. And the focus tip is there a hard conversation you need to have? This is the week to do just that. God loves you and he loves the truth. Be bold, ask God to be with you, and be honest.
Hmm.
Okay, sound advice.
Mhm.
Thoughts? You both look like you're in very deep thought right now.
Well, it just Casey's automotive and paint, their paint and body are right
Yeah.
there on Renfro.
Uh-huh.
They always change the sign or whatever. It's kind of like the Fort Worth Lumber Company. They always have a great sign.
Mhm.
And right now, I think it still says this, but Casey's says actions prove why words mean nothing or something like that. You know, like
Yeah. Right.
it doesn't matter what you say and what you tell me, but it's what you show me, what you do,
Mhm.
how you prove it. Anyway,
Okay. That was deep.
that's where I went with that.
Is it on their it's on his paint and body one?
Yeah. The first one when you're
The first one,
coming
coming from here, from town,
yeah.
heading towards. Okay. I don't know that I've noticed his signs. Now I'm gonna now I'll
Yeah.
look and I'll see
Right.
all the time.
One time it said, "Don't be a Karen." If you can be anything, don't be a Karen.
Plenty of those in this town.
Well, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
They're
Karen,
everywhere. They're
anybody named
everywhere.
Karen? Don't be
I know,
offended.
my aunt. I mean, my sister-in-law hates it.
My ex mother-in-law's name is Karen. I'm like, she's
Well,
not.
I had
Her husband is.
We joke with her. We go, "Don't be a Karen." She goes, "I am a Karen."
All right, so you made me go to Fort Worth Lumber Club's, the Fort Worth Lumber Company's Facebook page to see what their sign is right now, and it says, "We miss you, Mama Feisler."
Is that really the one right now? It
I
was-
would assume so. It's
No,
sitting at the top.
September 1st, 2022.
Oh, okay. Hold up. I'm scrolling. Oops, that's an old one. I don't even know if they post it, but I just thought I would go check to see if they post their signs or
They
not.
should.
So I'm scrolling.
Let's give them another idea. Like they don't have enough work to do.
It doesn't look like they. It doesn't look like they have any like new postings up. So I'm not
Yeah.
going to worry about it. If anybody's seen their sign lately, oh man, I just closed all my stuff up. So
That's
anyway, it's Wellness Wednesday. We want to remind everybody that it is Suicide Awareness Month, and it is preventable. Clearly, through help and conversation, and definitely through reaching out for help. You can dial 988 or text it on your cell phone for help, and we'll talk more about that when we come back from the break.
Abnormal realities.
I love my mom.
Yep. She sent me a message.
My mom did?
Yeah, Wednesday night. And she invited me over tomorrow night to watch Titanic and share a bowl of popcorn. And I accepted.
You did?
Yep.
That'd be fun.
And she calls it Chaps Only Night every Saturday night.
Look,
Miss Dixie,
look.
how you doing? He said, it's my mom, bro. All right, it's my mom.
I want to hear the answer to the Titanic and popcorn. Go ahead, Mom. What's up?
Oh!
Hi, boys.
Hi,
I just
Mom.
wanted to ask Rocky if he wanted butter on that popcorn or not.
Oh,
I
my
would rather
God.
have the butter somewhere else, but if popcorn's the only place I can have it, I'll take it.
Jeez,
Hey,
dude.
nobody says I can't roll around in it for a little bit.
All right, Mom.
That is my
Love
girl.
you.
I love
you,
you,
Mom.
Dixie.
Abnormal realities.
Bye, Mom. Love you.
Dixie!
Bye. I love you too.
With Ron and Rocky. Weekdays, 4 p.m. and 10 p.m. on JoCo Community Radio.
Holy crap.
Fast Track Student Loans can get your student loans out of default, stop any wage garnishments, stop collection calls, and stop seizure of your tax refund. Give yourself a break. Stop the stress and get your student loan payments down to as little as $25 a month based on what you can afford to pay. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. Fast Track Student Loans can get your student loans out of default, stop any wage garnishments, stop collection calls, and stop seizure of your tax refund. Give yourself a break. Stop the stress and get your student loan payments down to as little as $25 a month based on what you can afford to pay. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395.
JoCo Community Radio. Listen live at tunein.com.
You can join us if you want. We don't know.
Wacky Wednesday.
Yeah,
It's wacky,
Come on,
wild,
big
Come
boy.
on.
Wellness
big boy.
Wednesday.
You're wearing your
Okay.
fancy hat. You better get in here.
Yeah. Welcome back to the second half of JoCo Vibes here on JoCo Community Radio. I'm Tiffany Carlen with Sarah Reeves, a.k.a. Red, a.k.a. Sarah Arden, and the Nona Reed, because she is the Nona Reed. She's actually someone who did run for office. I, on the other
Hey,
hand,
don't start pointing that finger back at me. I already took
I,
my
on the other
beating.
hand, have never ran for an office, but
I
somehow
have
I'm a
taken
topic of
beating on
politics.
something I never should have taken a beating for.
Oh. Mm. I'm sorry I needed that.
It was like the Kermit the Frog moment. Everybody went, not my business.
Jason Bagley's joining us, but first we'll get through this. JoCo Community Radio is proud to be the voice of Johnson County, Texas, and is live 24/7 on the TuneIn Radio Network. TuneInJoco.com is the place to find all the ways to listen and watch, and the station app is also available for free on Android and Apple devices. Simply search your store, get it downloaded. I mean, it's free.
Mhm.
Hello, it's free. We are spinning Texas artists when we do not have a live talk show going on, and you want to stay tuned to that because it's updating. It's updating over and over again. You know, you can have two things, plugged in, whatever. Anyway, JoCoCommunityRadio.com is check out our lineup and more at JoCoCommunityRadio.com. Okay. This episode and more brought to you by Next Level Claims, making your insurance work for you. Reach out to your Texas sales rep at 844-TEX. Oh,
Hail.
coffee in your mouth? Come
Hail.
on,
Oh,
Nona.
sorry. I was taking a drink.
844-TEX
Oh,
hail.
hail.
844-839-4245. Get them in your corner before the next storm hits, because 99% of the time, Jason, insurance does not want to pay the full claim.
That's the truth.
Ain't that the truth? But these guys will absolutely make sure that happens for you, especially on your commercial property. So, and it's really, they work more with commercial property. Be sure to dress your arms and more at thetiffy.com. And we can't forget about our favorite doctor,
Dr. Ho.
Dr. Ho.
Can
Can
Ho.
Jinx, you owe me a beer or Coke, whatever. I mean,
we're
not Coke, a Coke. I don't want to
a
be
red
confused.
can.
I don't
You
want
mean
my-
a red can.
I'm-
You mean a
What
red
did I
can
walk
Coke?
in on?
I
Wacky
just wanted to
Wednesday.
say it because people will take things and run with it. Did she just say she wanted some Coke?
She turned
No.
down.
All right, Dr. Canho is our favorite chiropractor here at JoCo Community Radio. He is at Advanced Joints and Spine Center in Crowley, Texas. Comprehensive holistic and wellness care programs to help rid you of your pain, non-invasive and comprehensive spinal treatments, non-invasive laser therapy, and to help accelerate your healing. And you can find him at drhoclinic.com. That's drho clinic.com to schedule your appointment with him. And he is highly spoken of by the one and only Angelo Roca, one of our hosts here, Vet for Vets, all about veterans in our local community and beyond, 7 p.m. on Monday nights. So Angelo swears by him. So thanks for joining us. Again, Jason Bagley's at the table now. He's going to join us. I got to ask you guys this question, okay?
Oh, yeah. She said, broken crayon, still color, Fort Worth Lumberyard. Brianna just told us what the sign says.
Aw,
Awesome.
Thank you.
Do you drive by that every day on your way to work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does. Yeah.
Okay, broken crayon, still color. That's true.
That's true.
Aren't we all broken?
Yes.
We
Yep.
are. Okay, just checking. All right. Did you guys know that the City of Cleburne ordinances in 1886, here's two of them, okay, from 1886, a City of Cleburne ordinance approved on April 13th, 1886 stated, in order to enforce the observance of the Sabbath, if someone was found doing business on Sunday, they could be fined not less than $20 and not more than $50. That's a very valid rule. I wish we would go back to everything closing down on Sunday. Do you guys remember that? Like, not stuff wasn't open on
It wasn't
Sundays.
just Chick-fil-A.
Right, exactly.
So you're saying that the city of Cleburne would have fined Jesus?
No.
That's not a business.
No. If someone was found doing business, not on Sunday, instead, not church, not just praising God.
I mean, nowadays
worship. Yeah.
Was not observing the Sabbath, though, right?
Right. If they didn't observe the Sabbath, if a business was open.
I'm in the business of Jesus. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But
like City of Cleburne, that's messed up, man.
Well, it was
20
also not
bucks.
about back then it was definitely seen differently. It's nowadays a lot of people consider a church a business and it technically is a business. However, it's not supposed to be
There's
seen
a
like
show.
a business.
There's
Yeah.
a show.
Here,
That
let's
could be
go.
a
Let's keep
really
going.
long show.
That's the problem with a lot of churches today is that they've become a business. They treat it like a business, not like they're in the focus.
So
on
you wish
saving
we
souls.
had more of the blue laws back?
I do, yeah. I really do. I think it's hurt our communities big time because everybody's rushing out of church, or if they even go to get to the store to go shopping, versus having that time fellowshipping with your family.
I think that's a choice people are making to go shopping on Sunday.
Well, I know that, but
They shouldn't.
But the purpose of it was so that retailers could go, hey, we could totally capitalize on that. It was capitalization. It's not, it wasn't to benefit somebody. It's different if you have a grocery store open. Like, okay, I remember when I first moved here to Texas 26 or 7 years ago, Thanksgiving, we were supposed to do something and somebody got sick or Christmas Day or whatever, right? I could not find a grocery store open to cook something. I bought a canned ham at the last Walgreens I found open I swear that's the only thing I could find so that we could make somewhat of a Christmas meal. And so, yeah, so I mean, there's frustrating things like that, but it also made you prepare more typically for things like that. So if you're prepared more, why can't we say one day of the week, just put down the credit card, put down the urge to go shop and fellowship. Now some people fellowship with each other shopping. I get that too, but
sure. And back then, a lot more people canned things and had things in storage that they had grown or
they were making their clothes.
They already had all their stuff because they did that. They were preparing all year long. Otherwise, they weren't going to eat. Period.
I'd rather see like a farmer's market on a Sunday afternoon versus a bunch of big box retailers open.
Can I be devil advocate a little
Sure.
bit here? Okay, so we have people that work 6 days a week and maybe Sunday's the only day they get off.
True.
And so what you're advocating for would limit them significantly from spending time with their family, doing things like shopping. Like for us,
that's true.
Going shopping is a family experience. Trust me, we have a lot of fun in the grocery store as a family.
I rarely go to the grocery store. It's either me and Maximus is with me, or it's Todd and I,
and it's usually hey, I want to get through here, get my stuff, and get out. Now I've had fun. I mean, we've had tons of fun.
Let me tell you something. My biggest complaint, especially like going to HEB on a Sunday, which we do. I'm just playing it. I'm guilty. Okay.
Yeah.
It's those dadgum people running around in those
big
delivery carts.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're like ants now. People are so lazy that they don't want to go to the grocery. Now you talk about they're taking their Sunday off, and I'm there trying to battle with a bunch of school buses trying to get my groceries, man.
So true.
I don't mind.
And there is no like, I'm an employee, I should probably lead way to this
Right.
client. No.
They totally ignore that we're
They
even
think
in the building.
they think they're the shopper,
Yeah.
man, because
Yeah.
they're shopping for people.
I will totally agree with you on that. And I don't mind
and that's
grocery
at
shopping.
That's at Walmart too.
It's everywhere.
Yep,
can't-
I have seen
Now-
it
Except
at
Kroger.
both HEB and Walmart.
Now
Kroger isn't too bad.
I'll apologize to you because one of those shoppers
You are the
might be
person.
for me, because out of convenience at times, or when I've been out of town, I'll do an order for delivery and have it delivered to the house for the kids.
No,
So-
I spend entirely too much time in a grocery store, and I just I get lost. And then I've spent like 2 hours in the grocery store, and I'm like, what am I even
You
doing
need your
here?
you need your fidget spinner with you while you're shopping.
There's just so much happening. It's out of the, so I've decided I got my daughter set up on HEB on the app. Like she did it herself, created herself a little account. And I'm like, Elise, go order the groceries.
I mean, I've done it out of convenience. Truly, I have. And because the delivery option really is very helpful at times, especially when I've been out of town
I always
and the
think it's a
kids
good
need
idea,
stuff.
but
I'll
then I
run
end up
into
at the
this.
store,
And then I can't go hungry.
I'll
If
run
I
into
go
the
hungry,
store.
I'm coming home with $100 more worth of
Right.
food than I meant to.
I go to the grocery store to buy milk and Carnation instant breakfast and bananas and bread and eggs. Like those are the only 5 things that I necessarily will really go to the grocery store at any given time because that's what I need.
Still doing that.
Oh, I do. I mean, that's at least 45 minutes. It's just I can't, and another $100, and I just
So-
can't go in there.
Out of emergency, I ran into the Dollar General out by our house, right?
Mhm.
Because I was making Mississippi pot roast the other day and did not have a jar of pepperoncinis. And so I went into Dollar General for a jar of
Yeah.
pepperoncinis, and I came home with like 8 bags of stuff. I was like, oh, I needed paper plates. I forgot about that.
uh-huh.
Wait, I can get
And
some
they
ice
always
cream.
have pretty paper
I can get
plates.
some
I
almond.
know, man. The new Dollar General over there in Burger Barn.
Oh man, we have
It's got a produce section
we
in
have,
it.
Yeah.
we have hit rock bottom. We're talking about the new Dollar. Did y'all see the new Dollar General? My gosh.
I was just
You
going
were
to throw
not
my
gonna believe
axe
it.
in too.
I was having some Mississippi pot roast, and I had to get me some vegetables, and you wouldn't believe it.
Man,
You
them
wouldn't believe it. I was
paper
over there.
plates.
I was over there getting me some of them plastic plates because they were fancy because we're going to have company
Wait,
over.
wait,
I'd have
wait,
picked
wait,
them
wait,
from my
wait.
garden, but my garden didn't go.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me the Burger Barn over there by the railroad tracks?
Yeah, in
There's now a
Egan.
Dollar General
Yeah,
there, and it has produce.
yeah.
I want produce in my Dollar General.
It's so cool.
Well, they
Okay, but-
can't even get an air conditioner
just-
working at ours.
Oh, there's 4 air conditioners.
Girls,
I know this because I've heard and I've
listen,
asked the question.
It looked fresher than the Walmart.
I don't go to
Oh.
Walmart
I don't either.
ever.
I go to HEB
Unless
for my produce.
I have an
It's the
emergency.
greatest
If I
people
can't.
watching experience of all time, though.
I'm annoyed when I go into Walmart that I'm not getting paid to check my shit out myself, and that just pisses me off.
My husband gets
So,
pissed all the time.
I do
too.
stuff like I try to count how many people are wearing pajama pants.
Mm.
You know, just
Yeah.
things like that. Just keep yourself
Slippers.
entertained.
Or
slippers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. How many people are showing their booty crack?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, like when I lived in Florida, it was not abnormal to go into stores barefoot. This is a
I
very
have
long
seen that
time
at this
ago.
Walmart too.
No, not in Walmart. I never, but I
No,
didn't go
I have
to.
seen this at our
Really?
Walmart. Yes,
No,
I have.
no,
No,
no.
I don't.
I think
don't.
about things
Mm.
like that.
I mean,
but I'm
I
saying,
am good with grounding with the earth, but good grief,
I was going to say
not at the Walmart.
when you're talking about the Dollar General out by us and the air conditioning issue. So there's 4 units on that building,
Jeez.
and 3 of them don't work, and they won't fix it for their employees.
They're
And it's
poor
practically
employees.
brand new. I mean, it's only been there like what, 5 years max?
Yes. Yeah. And I don't know if they can fit any more stuff in that store.
Right?
It's like a garage sale in there. It's insane.
Yeah, y'all's is.
And you can't help but look. That's
I'm
the
so
crazy
judging
thing.
all
Now-
three of you right now. Like
Okay.
I'm looking at you with so much judgment.
There's
Don't knock the
why?
Dollar General,
Wait,
man.
Listen, I
that's-
can't afford Dollar General. I got to go over that Dollar Tree where it's actually $1.
Hey,
well,
there's
yeah,
no
Dollar
more.
General can be pretty pricey.
Yeah.
It's
You
like,
can, but here,
dadgum.
Especially with the new produce section.
Yeah, I know.
all right, but
Fresh,
out by,
organic produce section.
out by us, that's the closest. When that went
Yeah.
in, I really didn't want it at first. I was like, oh, this is going to
Yeah.
become a shit show on the corner,
Oh, yeah.
right? But
have
then I was
gone in
like,
there so
wait a
many
minute,
times.
they have half and half, and I do not drink my coffee without half and half. It's the only thing I put in my coffee is half and half. Sometimes other things, but that's
I'm
I have to be
convinced.
home.
I'm convinced that Dollar General goes by crime rate. So once your neighborhood equals a certain crime rate, you get a Dollar General.
Or maybe
Yeah,
Our
so-
crime rate is low.
Well,
Please
well,
don't
you might
change
want
that.
to check that. I don't
I
know.
was worried about that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
Is
that
that
there's
judgy? It is judgy. I'm sorry.
it's a little bit, but I did hear. I know somebody else who actually one of our shows who had an experience with someone who worked at the one in a nearby town. I'm gonna just try and be a little.
There you go.
It was in a nearby
Good
town.
job.
I know. I was trying not to throw that out there, and this guy was a drug dealer. So apparently, in that other town that's very close to here, close to Burleson, there's a few drug
Fresh
dealers in
fruit
there,
and some cocaine.
Yeah.
and get you some fentanyl.
I think I want
Okay.
some of them cocaines.
All right.
You know, speaking of like rough people and things, people in your life that maybe you wish were not in your life anymore, and you could, sometimes you wish like want to curse them or want bad things to happen to them. I'm of a different belief because my Bible says that you're supposed to speak blessings and not curses. And so something that somebody taught me a long time ago was to start praying, Lord, bless them up and bless them out.
Mm.
And so when you're praying for somebody that you want out of your life because they're making your life hell or they're causing problems for you or your kids or whatever, I used to do this for my ex-husband and it was really close. Like we got really close. His parents were boxing up their house. Like they were all about to move to Houston and I got comfortable and I quit praying and then they didn't move. But
damn it.
I know we were so close. But you pray, Lord, bless them up to a better job, better pay, better promotion, or a better relationship, a better life. And then you bless them out of town, out of state, out of country, out of my way.
Amen.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mhm.
We're gonna have to type that up, and it's gonna become a staple on the wall in here. I really
You
like
start
that.
going in the Dollar General. Bless them up.
And bless them out. All of a sudden, more teeth start falling
Oh,
out.
man.
Lord, we getting some prayers up here in this Dollar General. I'm picking out my
we're all
fruit.
bagging on Dollar General, but I guarantee you, every person that's listening on this station has walked in and gotten something they needed.
I have
So-
been in desperation mode and was like,
it happens.
it's
Yeah.
got to be on one of the shelves in this store. I mean, I can't find it anywhere else. It's got to be
Oh,
here.
yeah. I think you can even get jumper cables out there. It's just
You can get freaking
there's
anything.
Yeah, it's insane.
If
It's
you
great.
need plastic flowers, Dollar General is the place to
oh
go.
yeah, you can decorate lots of graves.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
All the ones you can dig.
The ones you just blessed
We
out.
blessed out.
We just
Speak-
blessed
speaking
well,
of
I think
finding
they're in a
anything.
better place.
I got to tell y'all this story, and I don't know if you'll even believe it. Okay. So my daughter is on the dance team at Centennial, and they are building mums for everybody. They built these mums, and we could not find a white garter. Well, night before last, she comes in, and I think it's 9:15, and she goes, "We have to have a white garter." And I looked at my watch, and I said, "Well, that ain't happening. We don't have it." And she goes, "Well, I have to have it, or I'm going to get in trouble." And I'm like,
Trouble.
well, yeah,
What?
no. They
Oh,
have
the
a whole
dance team. The
yeah,
dance team. Okay, sorry.
It's
Part of
this-
the uniform.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's due.
I
So
apologize.
Joyce starts crawling around looking for anything to put together to make this garter. And I'm like, honey, I don't tell you, it's late. She's like, no, we got to do this. We can't let her, get demerits because I have to get up earlier and take her up there so she can run and stuff like that. And I want to do it. Okay.
Did you have
So-
to decorate it?
She had to make it.
Mhm.
But Joyce doesn't know how to sew.
You totally could have called me.
I
would have saved you.
Well, I'm going to tell
Now
you the
you know.
story.
Okay.
It got done. So Joyce comes down with her wedding dress and says, I think we can make it out of this piece of my wedding dress. I said, oh, that's a great idea. So we're going to make a garter for some girl we don't know out of the wedding dress that you married me in. Yeah, let's do that. And she looks at me, she goes, you don't want me to do that? I said, no, I really do. Like, are you kidding me? So we finally find this piece and she goes,
Read my face.
yeah, her mom,
Read my
her mom
face.
left her a brand new sewing machine. So there I am in front of the sewing machine, sewing a garter for my daughter at 10 o'clock at night. She goes to bed. Like, she does the thing that all kids do when parents are doing crap for them.
Okay, they're
Yeah.
in charge.
Shadow boxes.
She goes to bed. Joyce is sitting there watching me, and I'm going, why am I doing this at 10 o'clock at night? And secondly, am I a man? What am I doing?
Did she take a picture of you doing this?
No.
'Cause- damn
Oh,
it.
Thank
man.
God,
No.
right?
No, and I told her, I said, do you realize what's going on here?
Please tell
Like,
me I
all
didn't
of
use
my
the dress.
humanity. What?
You didn't use the dress, did you?
No.
Okay.
He's so appalled right now.
No.
He's
No.
pissed.
I'm
Yes.
like, please
But if
tell me
I'd
you
have
didn't
left her
use the
to it, there's no telling what she would have done. So I had to step in, but I sewed. I sewed.
I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked by this. I can
Okay.
see you being
I'm
sewing.
In truth, I was a costume person for our musical theater.
Okay,
so
so-
I know how. But the fact that I know how is really sad. I'm just telling you.
No, it's
I
not.
think it's actually
It's
really
great.
good that you know how to sew.
It's a little humble brag because seriously, like I'm a dude.
But I
True.
mean, they're
Mostly.
called
Yeah.
tailors.
About 16.
They're not seamstress.
Yeah.
They're tailors.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I would have been at the store buying one, just so you know, and then I would have decorated it to make it look like I
You
made
would have
it.
gone to Dollar General and they would have them.
So-
A Dollar General might have them, but I could tell you where you can always find a white garter. That's my armoire. No, I'm just kidding. Not really. I still have mine. I have my wedding garter. Do you have that stuff?
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was white, but it had the color.
I had some
like
blue in
a-
it. There was blue in mine. But anyway, at the party store, there is a whole section for brides.
Not at 9:15 at night.
This be true.
See, I would have probably ran to Walmart and tried to find one.
That would be the only time I'd step foot in there.
And then-
Emergencies.
But they're
said.
only open till 11 now. So I mean,
Really? They're not open 24/7?
not anymore. Since COVID, they quit and never have gone back.
Because they got rid of the people who were coming in shopping in scantily clad.
I like to shopping
Clothing.
late at night.
I'll tell you what, the
'Cause
best
then
time to
you
go to
weren't
Walmart
fighting
is on
anybody.
Christmas Eve at midnight. I
Mm.
mean, that's like the best time
You're
to
not
be there.
fighting
I'm just
anybody.
going to go
When
with
I'm shopping, I want my Daisy Dukes on. That's just the way it is.
I want to see that video
I believe
so
that,
badly.
that he sewed together
tempt me.
himself.
Can we? I am tempting you. I'm throwing it on the table. I want cowboy boots and Daisy Dukes.
Okay.
Okay. I am not joking.
Maybe he can go to
I
that
know. I
dad
can already.
bod.
I can
car
already
wash
see
with
you.
the-
I can already see you. What?
did.
There's a dad bod car wash.
Oh yeah, I announced it this morning when I was here.
I
by
know. I wasn't
myself.
I was driving.
But it's October 18th, and it's going to benefit the Harvest House. And
Where
it's
at? Which one?
the
Like, are they doing
Burleson
it at a
Harvest
Tim
House?
Burleson's having a dad bod?
Like, are they setting up somewhere separate, or is this at a car wash?
I have a bald eagle
um,
Speedo I could wear to that.
Yes. Oh my god.
I
Nothing
guess-
says America better.
Can tomorrow, can I just say this? Because we were talking about doing our kids' school projects and they're going off to bed, and what parent hasn't done that at some point? I mean, I think shadow boxes are now a thing of the past, unfortunately, because that kind of makes me sad because I've gotten some really good. I mean, my kids gotten a lot of A's on their shadow boxes.
Kindle did one a couple years ago.
But my son made the most amazing. Actually, it was Mackenzie. It was her project.
It got passed down.
It was a 3D. I made a 3D eyeball out of a gourd, and it is the best damn thing I ever made. And I own it. It was mine. I made it. Okay, Mrs. White's. It was me.
I got an A.
I got it. I got
So-
an A++ because that thing was badass, and I still have it. And I will bring my best project in. So, do you still have any of your projects? Do you keep any of that stuff?
Oh yeah, we still have pretty much all of ours.
Nona. Wow.
My mom keeps everything though. So like we just have to keep putting another building on the property.
Well, that's kinda
It's
my-
just
I mean,
disturbing.
No, because
I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff, but my
we
oddball is never going
half-assed
anywhere.
did it and was like, you got to see, and was happy.
I took pride in my children's
I know. I
projects.
said, I don't have damn time for this crap.
Nobody has time for it at 11. That's why we're doing it at 11 p.m.
I'm
to
like,
1 a.m.
You should have got this crap done yourself.
So Clayton just
throwing
sent me a
some on.
message, and the dad bod car wash, his flyer's wrong, so you need to fix that, Clayton. It says it's the flyer says October, but it's supposed to be September 16th. So this weekend, this
it's
Saturday,
weekend.
Okay.
1 to 4, the dad bod car wash.
Where at?
And I'm assuming it's at the what's that? Well, I gotta get closer. My arms don't need to be that long. 540 Southwest Wilshire Boulevard.
It happens.
So it's
So I guess
probably
that's
in
right
front of
there
Harvest House
yeah,
in this
front
parking
of
lot.
their
Right.
thrift store.
Okay, I got to see it. I want to know who's participating.
I want slow-mo video.
Yes, straight up. We
Yeah,
need that.
like-
From inside the car.
All right, can we scroll?
As they're washing.
That's awesome. Okay,
How many chest hairs are going to be stuck to the windshield?
oh, that's
great.
that's priceless. Like literally using a hairy chest to wash the windows. I like that.
Sing?
I
Was
mean,
Sing
otherwise
that
it
they
wouldn't
did
be
that
called a
with it?
dad bod car
Did they?
wash.
Is that in one? Is that in a
Sing,
movie?
He's using his body as the
What's
little soaper.
What?
That cartoon scene.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh,
yeah.
it's a car. Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. I did tell you that there was 2 city of Cleveland ordinances from 1886. I'm going
We
to read
only
you the
talked
second
about
one. During,
We scroll a lot.
no, I like that we're supposed to discuss them. That's the whole purpose. So it served its purpose. During the city council meeting on Tuesday, November 23rd, 1886, the following ordinance was read to the council for the first time and then passed. It concerned animals, stating that any person owning hogs, sheep, or goats shall not allow the animals to run at large within the city. He shall be fined the sum of $1 in each case. The information was courtesy of Denise Reap. Thank you, Denise.
I was out plowing my field the other day, and old Mr. Wollitzer's hog was rooting in my field again. By gosh, I'm sick and tired of it. Well, you know what? He was on my property the other day. We got to get this done right now.
You fined $1.
We cannot wait for this action for another city meeting.
I'm tired of it. Somebody lost their shit. You're totally right. Somebody went into that city council meeting and lost their
That was
ever
my
freaking mind.
prize-winning field. I'm going to win the county fair.
We were set for food
Oh my gosh.
for the entire
Damn hard
year.
ate it all.
Man, we didn't even get to any of our stuff. We'll have to do this on Thursday. Tomorrow, we're going to get into our card deck.
Oh my gosh, that was
All right.
great.
Okay, have an amazing Wednesday. Be kind. Remember, if you need any kind of mental, emotional help, the suicide hotline is 988. Text or call for help. There's nothing shameful about asking for help.
They
Have an
put
amazing
a Dollar
day.
General on my field.
Be kind and God bless.
Bless them up and bless them out.
Amen, Sister Reeves. Amen.
Lord
From Burleson to Venus and Grandview to Godly, this is the voice of Johnson County, JoCo Community Radio. Attention all business owners and creative minds. Do you need a unique and personalized touch for your products? Look no further than Romika Laser Engraving and Custom Designs. I'm Ron Phillips, co-owner of Romika Designs. We offer custom laser engraving services for a variety